back on a winning, hopefully for them, back on a winning run. Really, really professional performance here. A country mile between the sides, one division, but a country mile between them in terms of performances. And Eddie Howe, I don't think, can ask for much more. The way they controlled that game was exemplary.
And Newcastle march on as we take a look at the stats here. Obviously, favourites coming into this one, and even watching the game play out, you could see the difference in divisions, the difference in quality between the two sides. But this, as we mentioned, just the boost that Newcastle United and Eddie Howe need after what has been a difficult run for them. So what's been your biggest takeaway from what we saw today then?
There is this huge gulf between playing well in the Championship, getting promotion to the Premier League, being amongst the big boys and being able to be competitive. Now, we heard the boys in commentary talk about maybe Sunderland will be able to spend some money. I don't know if that's the case or not in the quest to get promoted, but they are a young side with a new manager, lots of questions there. But every now and again, you come into a game against maybe a better side or a team above a division, and you think, we're ready for this. And you go out there, and then the realisation hits home that there might be a big crowd, but they can't do a lot about it. And I think Sunderland found that today, that, Guimaraes in the middle of the park, I think at times I've never seen a central midfielder with so much time and space. And so they really found it difficult to make that step up. And yeah, that was more like Newcastle that we know, but it's a difficult one to gauge because it was so easy for them in the end. But you can only do what you do. And away from home, FA Cup, local derby, big crowd, they totally controlled this game.
As for Sunderland, with this one, they're in the playoff spot right now. They got to the semi-finals last season. It was Luton Town who beat them, and we obviously know how that all ended up for them. Could they have that in their sights again this season with what you've seen from them today?
I wouldn't judge them in what I saw today because they were just completely outplayed. Now, we've seen Burley outplay almost everybody in the Championship last year. Won it, came up along with Sheffield United and have struggled. Sunderland are not at that level, so clearly. So the Championship, which we have obviously on ESPN, throws up some amazing opportunities for teams to come with late runs from even the bottom half of the table. Even close to relegation with 6 months left, teams have came and made the playoffs. So there is a very good opportunity for a lot of teams. Sunderland are in 6 at the moment. They're actually in there. So they're in a very good position. Whether Michael Beale is the man for the job, coming in off the back of Tony Mowbray, I don't know. But, they're not going to face that quality every week. And, we'll see if they're good enough to make it up. But certainly if they do get a sniff of the Premier League, they've got a lot of work to do.